Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well. So as you guys can clearly see this morning, Bitcoin is now well above under $28,000. Now if you guys haven't seen yesterday's video, it looks like Bitcoin was in fact supporting above $28,000. I thought, and I told you guys that $28,000 was going to be the new support for Bitcoin. I thought Bitcoin was in fact going to be consolidating above $28,000. Okay, but no, earlier this morning we saw Bitcoin drop massively. Okay, more to the downside. Now, for the past few days, you guys can clearly see Bitcoin has in fact been, dropping. Right, you guys can clearly see that it's sort of like a falling wedge. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's sort of like a falling wedge. Wow, that was terrible. But you guys can clearly see that, right? Bitcoin for the past few days has in fact been falling down. Okay, Bitcoin at one point was obviously above $30,000. Okay, it was above 30K, right? And then we saw Bitcoin drop below $30,000 on the 19th of April, which was obviously a couple of days ago. Okay, it dropped back down to $29.3 thousand. And then from there on, you guys can clearly see that Bitcoin has in fact been dropping. Now, if you guys have not been watching my previous videos, definitely check them out. But I told you guys, okay, to not be fearful right now. Okay, this is not the time to be fearful. In fact, this is the time to be greedy, guys, right? Because I told you guys, when we see Bitcoin dropping, right? When we see Bitcoin dropping, when it's in the reds, this is the time to buy. This is not the time to be fearful, guys. Okay, that's how it gets to you. This is the time to be greedy and to, have that mindset of start, accumulating more, investing more, buying more. And guess what? That's exactly what I'm going to be doing in this video. I'm going to go ahead and buy some more Bitcoin. In this video, I'm going to go ahead and invest $400 into Bitcoin. I felt like this week alone especially, I've been investing heavy into Bitcoin. Like literally 2 days ago, I invested like $500 into Bitcoin. Okay. And the day before that, I invested into Chainlink as well, right? Chainlink which is also another altcoin that I believe in. And then, for the past several days, on Monday, Tuesday, and all that, I've been investing into like Ethereum and Bitcoin, right? Mainly Bitcoin. I've been buying a whole bunch of Bitcoin. So yes, in this video, since I see Bitcoin dropping more, okay, now it's at, currently at $27,000, 27.3 to be exact. I think there's a great opportunity to buy some more Bitcoin, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing in this video. So you guys can clearly see that Bitcoin is down almost 4% today, 3.8%, almost 3.9%. Ethereum is down 5.2%, right? So overall, the global crypto market cap is dropping. It's now currently at 1.15 trillion. I remember this last week was at like 1.28 trillion. Now it's at 1.15 trillion. So it's dropped. And overall today, it's down 3.4%, okay, in the entire crypto market. So it is obviously a red day today. Bitcoin is dropping, and a fair few altcoins are dropping as well, okay? Dogecoin is down 7.2% today. Cardano down 5%. Same with XRP, almost 6%, right? Polkadot, Solana, both down over 5%. Polygon down 4.1%. Litecoin down pretty much 6%. Shiba Inu down 4%. Avalanche down 8.7%. Chainlink down 6.3%. Cosmos down 6.3%. So, you guys can clearly see that altcoins today are in fact in the reds and are in fact dropping today. Okay, so I think right now is a great buying opportunity. Okay, it really is. Today is a great buying opportunity, and that's why, guys, I'm going to go ahead and invest more into Bitcoin later on in this video. But guys, I want to show you guys a fair few charts, right, on where I see Bitcoin short term. Now, once again, shout out to Stock Money Lizards. His charts are absolutely amazing, and I 110% agree with this chart. So obviously, we are in fact seeing Bitcoin drop right now, okay? And it's going to go back up to the upside. We will never see Bitcoin drop back down to $20,000 ever again. I'm going to repeat that. I don't think we will ever see Bitcoin drop back down to $20,000 ever again, guys. Okay, I really don't. It's just very unlikely to happen. Now look at this chart. We remember back in March. Okay, let me just show you guys on the weekly time frame here. Actually, daily. That's better. So remember, guys. Okay, we remember this. Okay, when Bitcoin was above almost $25,000. Okay, pretty much $25,000. We're just gonna round up to 25, not quite 24.9, but Bitcoin was all the way up there, and then we saw Bitcoin drop all the way back down to $20,000, which is right down here. Okay, right down there, and you guys can see this was the line. This was in fact the support level, and it broke it, right? And then we saw Bitcoin massively shoot up, right? You guys can clearly see that shot up all the way to $28.5 thousand, creating a new high for Bitcoin for this year alone in 2023. That was Bitcoin's new high. That's when Bitcoin broke above $28,000. Okay, it went from $25,000, which is all the way up here. Okay, and it kept going up. It didn't stop there. It kept going up. Right. So the exact same thing is happening right now, guys. Bitcoin broke down. Okay, you guys can clearly see that up below this line right now. Okay, and the exact same thing. Bitcoin's gonna go back down, maybe even further to 26. Okay, and then it's gonna eventually shoot up, guys. Right. That's exactly what this chart is showing. Okay, so we're gonna see. Okay, we will see, because I believe short term, this is exactly what Bitcoin is gonna be doing. Okay, right now it's currently at $27,000, and like I said, it could drop back down to 26, maybe even 25. Right, maybe. Right, it's just very unlikely, but maybe $25,000. Okay, but after that, Bitcoin is gonna absolutely shoot back up to $30,000, and then it's gonna create a new all high, and then it's gonna keep going up. It's gonna go to 31, 32, 35, and then eventually $40,000, and there from there on. Right, you guys clearly see Bitcoin has in fact been having this rally up, and this rally will continue. Like I said, Bitcoin is a really volatile asset. Okay, it really is. It's really volatile. It goes up and down a whole bunch. Bitcoin doesn't always shoot up. So it's understandable why Bitcoin is dropping, because Bitcoin has obviously been pumping for the past few weeks. It really has, right? It really, really, really has. So right now it's taking a little breather. It's dropping more, right? That's that. Okay, it's gonna shoot back up, guys. Okay, mark my words. So you have to see, okay, Bitcoin, the S&P 500 retest of a neckline. Okay, and you guys can see the Bitcoin retest of a neckline at the bottom. Okay, so right now, right, the exact same thing could happen for Bitcoin. Okay, it's gonna have a real retest, and it's gonna shoot back up, guys. Right, mark my words on that. But it's looking like it's possible. You know what I mean? It really is. I don't think Bitcoin will drop all the way back down to 30. Sorry, not 30. $20,000. It's just very unlikely to happen. That's very unlikely to happen for Bitcoin. It really is, guys. I don't think Bitcoin can drop that much during this time. Okay, because all those charts that I've been showing you guys for the past few weeks, I was gonna say few days, but for the few weeks, right, where Bitcoin, was, repeating the same pattern where it did, before the other cycles, the bull cycles back in 2019 and 2020, right? Right. We know what happened in the year 2021. That was obviously the bull market. That's when it really happened. Okay. But in 2019 and 2020, the same pattern's happening for Bitcoin, and it's always shooting up, right? So I don't think Bitcoin can drop below to $20,000. This is very unlikely to happen. You know what I mean? I do believe that, the patterns do rhyme, and history sort of does repeat itself. Okay, I'm a big believer in that one. So yeah, here's another chart that I want to show you guys. Okay, that Bitcoin is currently at $27,000. It touched $27,000. Okay, and this could be, the next support potentially, right? Like I said, Bitcoin could drop further down to $27,000. It could drop back down to 26, 25 maybe. Okay, do I think it can go lower than 25? Honestly, I don't. That's my truth. Okay, and that's my honest opinion. I don't think Bitcoin can go lower than $25,000. I just really don't see that happening, guys. Okay, I really don't. So we will see. Time will tell, right? But Bitcoin, in my opinion, guys, it's really holding strong. Okay, we really just got to zoom out. Okay, this it's looking pretty bad actually. It's not bad, but it's like it is you guys can clearly see that it is obviously dropping. Okay, it is obviously dropping, because I remember about like 2 days ago I made a video and I told you guys, like, when in fear, when in doubt, you really just got to zoom out and you'll be good. All right, and Bitcoin was like up to this line right here. Okay, but you guys can clearly see it's dropped even more. Okay, so but that's okay. It's not the time to be fearful. Like I said at the beginning of this video, do not be fearful right now. In fact, you should be greedy. Like I said, you should be doing the complete opposite, right? While everyone else is fearful, you got to be greedy. Okay, you got to have that mindset of buying more, especially during this time, since Bitcoin is down, since the entire market is down. Okay, you guys have to understand that, right? Altcoins are down. Okay, a fair few altcoins are down today. It's a great buy in my opinion. Okay, it really is. And altcoins are dirt cheap. They still are. And they even are more cheap today, right, this morning, because they have dropped a lot. A fair few altcoins are down like over 5%, 4%, some 9%, over 10%. So I think it's a great buy right now, especially today. So you got to be the complete opposite, guys. Okay, while everyone else is fearful, you got to be greedy. You got to have that mindset of buying more, accumulating more, right? I'm looking at the Bitcoin chart, it's dropped. All right, let's buy more. And guess what? That's exactly what I'm going to be doing. Okay, now let me show you guys one more thing, give you guys a little update on this, because it's been quite some time since I gave you guys an update on the Bitcoin monthly returns. Okay, so right now in April, I remember I made an update on this like almost 2 weeks ago. And for April, it was like in the greens. It was like up like 7% or 8%. Okay, close to 9%, I remember, right? Bitcoin was absolutely pumping at the beginning of April, right? Early April. But now it's in the reds and it's down 4.2%. So it's in the reds. Okay, could this change? Possibly. Okay, possibly. We will just have to see, right? But overall, January, February, March, Bitcoin was in fact in the greens. So hopefully this month in April, that will be the same thing as well, like the previous months. Okay, because right now it's in the reds. It was in the greens. Okay, it was up like 8%, over 8%. Okay, like I said at the beginning of this month in April, Bitcoin was pretty, having a decent pump up, but it is obviously dropping. Okay, so this is to be expected. Bitcoin's just having a little breather. You know what I mean? It's been pumping. Like, look in January, it pumped 40% just in January. Think about that. It was an absolutely amazing month, and it was so unexpected. It really was, right? So that's that. Now, let's go ahead and buy some more Bitcoin this morning. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and invest $400 into Bitcoin. So here are the sell orders. You guys can see how much people are selling the Bitcoins, the amount of Bitcoins and how much they're actually selling it for. And here are the buy orders. So the people that are in fact buying Bitcoin. Okay, you guys can see how much people are buying Bitcoin right now. And this is live. So a fair few. All right. So let's go ahead and invest $400 into Bitcoin. That's the amount of Bitcoin I'll be getting. Confirm buy. There we go. So I just invested $400 more into Bitcoin this morning. And guess what? I might actually go ahead and buy some more. Okay, because like I said many times, guys, I don't think Bitcoin can go below $25,000. If I see Bitcoin go to, $26,000 to even touching 25K, I'm going to go ahead and buy more. I told you guys that. And when I bought some Bitcoin when it was at $28,000, when it was even at $29,000, I told you guys, if Bitcoin drops even more, I'm going to go ahead and buy more. And guess what? Bitcoin has obviously dropped more this morning. So I bought more. Okay. And if it drops more, or if it stays at $27,000, I'm going to go ahead and buy more, guys, because I don't think, Bitcoin's going to, drop massively down to the downside. You know what I mean? I just don't see that happening all the way down to $20,000, right? I just don't see that happening for Bitcoin. It's just very unlikely at this point. Okay, we have already hit bottom, which is right down here. Okay, we have already hit bottom, so I don't think Bitcoin can go back down further down to the downside, right? Maybe it could go back down to, you know, $25,000, maybe. Okay, I think that's the lowest it can go, and then eventually after that, it will just shoot back up. Okay, but that's that, guys. So yes, I bought more Bitcoin. Okay, and if Bitcoin drops more, or if it stays at this price of 27K later on tonight, if I see that happening, I'm gonna go ahead and invest more into Bitcoin. So that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a huge thumbs up, and of course subscribe to the channel if you guys have not yet already. I really would appreciate that, and I hope you guys are dollar cost averaging. I hope you guys are in fact buying more into Bitcoin and accumulating. Okay, I read the comments. Okay, and a lot of you guys are in fact accumulating. You guys have that mindset of accumulating at least one Bitcoin. Okay, so that's amazing to hear, because ever since I started this YouTube channel, right? Ever since I started this YouTube channel, I've been telling you guys to accumulate at least one single Bitcoin, because this one single Bitcoin will make you wealthy, will make you have some type of wealth in the future. Bitcoin is the most scarce asset out there. There's a limited supply of 21 million. Okay, we can't make any more Bitcoins, right? So Bitcoin is the most scarce asset out there, and it's decentralized, right? And I really do believe it's a hedge against inflation. Okay, and we know inflation nowadays is pretty bad, right? And that's why, you know, a lot of people, when they don't invest the money, they just hold on to cash. That's how they stay broke, because of inflation. This is why I always tell you guys to invest your money. Don't keep cash. Don't just leave your money in the bank. Invest it into assets that are a hedge against inflation. That's how the rich stay rich, right? So that's that, guys, right? Invest it into assets. Could be bonds, stocks, you know, crypto, right? You know, if you're investing into cryptocurrency, I highly suggest you guys just to stick with the basics, which is Bitcoin and Ethereum, especially Bitcoin. Okay, and of course properties, right? Properties. Okay, invest into properties. You know, I really do believe properties is our #1 investment for sure, 100%. Okay, and I'm pretty sure you guys can agree with me on that one. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one here. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Have a blessed day, guys.